Guys, Mark Pfeiffer here, and this is how you can get comp data for your submarket. Go to Redfin, type in your submarket. For me, I'm using Hollywood here. Click search, and then you'll see up here there's a filter box. We're going to click on that once the data comes up. It'll typically come up in a map view, so you can see this is the Hollywood area outlined by the red. What we're going to do is click on filters. What I've done is I'm going to select my price to be a minimum of 1 million. I'm going to select sale records down here and for the last year. I'm then going to click off all the other MLS listed homes, all this stuff, because we just want to get the sales comps data. I'm going to click off all the non-multifamily property types here. So now I just have multifamily, price over 1 million, that was sold over the last year. I go to update search. Now it's pulling all of that data. I then will go to table up here, click table. Once you've got the table, now you can export this data down here by clicking download. Click download. Once it's downloaded, click on it so you can open up the Excel file. What you then need to do is you're going to have to select all of this data. I use Control Shift, then I click down and over. Then I'm going to do Control C to copy this. Control C, hopefully that works. And then I need to go into my destination folder and then go in the top left, hit Control V, and now you've pasted all of the data there. Once you're here, I suggest clicking Format as Table. I usually format things using this one. Click OK. Now you've formatted everything in a table. For me, what I've done is I've selected certain columns and then right-click, hide, and that allows you to hide certain columns. So I just want to see here the address because I know which submarket it is, the number of beds, I already know the location, I can hide that, square foot and lot size, year built, important, parking spots, I'm not too sure about this part, but I'll leave it. I'm going to remove all of this stuff here because it's just taking up space. I think it's actually valuable to see the original list price compared to the sale price, so you can see, how many price reductions there were in your marketplace. This is really important, the sale price data. This is a URL. That's important. I'll put it towards the end there. And then you can kind of see who is the active person in your marketplace by looking at the original source data. So it's showing who listed the property. And then all this stuff at the bottom here, I'm going to hide this too. Then I'm going to go all the way to the right here. I'm going to insert a column. I just use a shortcut Alt-H-I-C to insert a column. And I'll call this sale price per square foot. I will then do equals, go over to the sale price, and I'll divide it by the square footage, and I'll just drop it down. I then hit Control Shift down and convert this to a dollar here. Now for any of these div/zeros, that's most likely because it doesn't have a square footage number in there. You could probably find that by just clicking on the link and pulling it. For now, I'm just going to delete those out of here so that I can then calculate what the average price per square foot sold over the last year is for my marketplace. So go down here, average equals average, and then you just want to click the average formula there, close up, yes. Oh, see, I'm getting the, I have to delete these guys over here so I don't get that error. One more. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of deals that sold in Hollywood over the last year. One of the things you could also do, it's called a count formula. So total sold equals count, and then just highlight all of that area. And then you know how many deals sold. So now I can say there were 59 deals that sold in Hollywood last year. with an average price per square foot around 301. Now that's going to change depending on the quality of the asset and the year built, so you could go into further analysis here, but for now I think this is a good starting point, and hopefully this is helpful for you guys.